Hello, guys. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Welcome to my podcast, you guys. This is crazy. I have been trying to get this rolling, and finally, mommy, we are here. So, allow me to welcome you to the first episode of Becoming That Girl with your girl, Kinako Matadito Simelane. Now, you guys, I'm so excited. This is literally so exciting, and today's episode is called Do You See Her? So obviously now we cannot be becoming that girl, a girl that we cannot see. In this podcast, guys, we speak scripture, we speak the word, we listen to scripture. So our podcast episode is based on Genesis 13, verse 14 to 15. The Lord said to Abraham after Lot had parted from him, look around from where you are, the north to the south, to the east and the west. All the land that you see, I will give to you and your offsprings forever. And that is literally what I urge us to do today as these girlies. And that is to open our eyes and see that girl. Now, I need us, basically me, because I'm also becoming that girl, to basically open my eyes and see myself as the girl that I want to be, see the journey that I want to be in, and basically what I'm trying to achieve in life. So obviously there's this thing that like you cannot be somebody that you don't see. You cannot go somewhere that you can see. You cannot shoot at something that you cannot see. And that is literally the first thing here. As we are becoming that girl, we need to see her. What does that girl look like for you? And you notice how when God was talking to Abraham, he didn't say, what your wife Sarah sees, I shall give to you. What your friends see, I shall give to you. And that's the same thing that applies to us. What God will give to us is what we see. The future that we will get is what we see, not what our friends say, oh, it's cool, not what our parents say we should be seeing, but what you see. So you literally just need to settle back, be by yourself, and just ask yourself, what do I see? What do I want to be? Who do I want to become? And that's just it. And once you see it, literally God says, I shall give it to you. So you already know it's lit. You already know you're getting it. And literally, this podcast it's literally an answered prayer, a testimony and evidence of that word right there. I saw it and I'm living in it right now. And that's just what I literally am here to say to you all. Open your eyes and let's see that girl. And basically, once you have, because I always find that once you know what you want to do, once you know where you want to go, once you know what type of person you want to become, and what you want your goals to be, and what you want your future to look like, write that down, honey. Write that thing down. Whatever, if you have no vision for your life, you will not go anywhere. You basically have to lead and follow a certain vision. And Habakkuk talks about it when God says that once you have that vision, write it down on plain tablets and run with it. It will not tarry. The vision awaits appointment and it will not prove false. Though it lingers, wait for it. That's the same thing. If you have the dream, you have that vision, write the thing down, honey, so you don't forget. Because also there's this thing that like when we're trying to do something, when we're trying to go somewhere, we'll have this dream, and just because life always comes and does its things, we will let go of it, we'll forget about it. And I find that when you write something down, you will always go back, you will always look back and be like, you know what, this is what I wanted to do, this as how I wanted to go about life. And you'll do just that. So write the thing down, it will not tarry. And I find that like when you write something, it literally feels like a step closer to it coming into manifestation. Child. But yeah, so write the thing down and that's that. You will feel like now that it's out of my mind, now that it's on paper, It seems a step closer to it happening. It seems a step closer to it becoming that what I want it to be. So as we're literally becoming the best versions of ourselves, as we're becoming that girl, that's what we need to do. We need to see her. We need to get that girl on paper. If you're trying to be consistent, write that thing down. That girl is consistent. If you're trying to be confident, that girl is confident. That girl is a dream chaser. That girl is successful. That girl is building generational wealth. And that's literally what it is. And it's going to happen because whenever you forget who you are, you'll go back and be like, I am that girl. So that's it. And also, guys, please, we cannot just dream, see, and write. We need to make moves also. You need to make moves to becoming that girl. I cannot say I want to be consistent and that's just it. I am trying to be consistent. I am trying to have clear skin. You need to make actions. You need to make moves to becoming that girl that you want to be. And there is, wait, give me a second. There is a verse, because we're speaking word in this podcast. There's a word in Joshua where God says, I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised with Moses. That was God speaking to Joshua. And that's the same thing. It applies to us too. Once we start making the moves, once we start moving towards that vision, moving towards those dreams, God has already given it to us. You get it? You get it? And that's just it. We're going to make moves. We're going to write that vision down. We're going to see that vision and we're going to make moves. We're going to move towards that girl that we want to be. If I'm trying to be a healthy girl, I'm going to have to make moves to become that healthy girl. Get healthier step by step, and I will surely become that girl. If I am trying to become a wealthy man, I will put down my plans and my business plans together and I will make moves on them and go out there and just finish my life. And that is literally it. I personally see my girl as that girl who's walking in a purpose, who's aligned with God's will, who's in her bag, building a life for herself, you know what I mean? And generational wealth with like good and healthy relationships. Because actually relationships are so important. Good relationships with everybody in your life and in your family and with your friends. And that's usually what I am trying to become. A girl who has confidence and just, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you visualize that thing with expectation and surely it shall come to pass. Whether be it your dream, your vision for your life, that person that you're coming, if it's personal development, the person that you're trying to become, write that thing down, see her, and surely you will become her. And that's just that. I mean, one moment you'll literally find yourself living in an answered prayer, living in your vision, and just so let's pick up our journals and let us write her down. Let us see her. And most importantly, let us make moves. So that is literally the first episode of Becoming the Girl with your girl Kinakomadolita Similane. And you guys, I'm so happy that this is finally happening. And yeah, man, I'm so happy. Be sure to subscribe. Follow whatever is done, whatever platform this is on, do that. And basically, this is the beginning. I'm very happy. And yeah, see you guys next time. I love you so much.